This fight will probably 95% happen next. They were both in the cage with each other, trash talking each other, and they planned. It's not like O'Malley just went in there. They planned O'Malley to come in the cage. Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. Early prediction and breakdown. And it's in the works already for UFC 291, I do believe, in that card. Or 292. I think there's 2 pay-per-views in July. So 292 in Boston. Massachusetts. And, yeah, that's the fight they're going to do next. I think 95% chance, unless one of them gets injured. And I'm going to give an early prediction to this. I'm going to get straight into the prediction. I think Aljamain Sterling would make it look kind of easy against Sean O'Malley. I think he would. I really think he can just win against O'Malley. I think this is going to backfire on O'Malley. I think O'Malley, I know he keeps saying you're going to have to cut weight soon, Aljamain, and you're going to fight me soon in August, and UFC will make this in August. I know Aljamain said September, but let's be real. I mean, it's such a log jam right now in that area. I mean, I think this is what they're probably going to do. Main event in July. I'm just going to go on this real quick. Because you got Hillieri, you got Chandler McGregor, which might be next year, for fuck's sake. That might be next year. I don't know why. But Makhachev Abu Dhabi in October. That's already settled. MSG, Jones versus Miocic. December can be, I don't know what December can be. I guess December can be Adesanya versus someone. If Dricus wins or Whitaker wins, do Adesanya versus one of them. September, August, Hillieri needs to be the main event. So O'Malley Sterling as the co-main, that could work, but it kind of downgrade the main event because the co-main event has way more hype behind it. So I'd say have that in September. And do McGregor Chandler next year, I guess, in January. McGregor likes to open up there. So do your Hillieri in September. August, Sterling versus O'Malley. And the second pay-per-view in July can be a fight night. Actually, I don't know. It's a pay-per-view. UFC 291 is a pay-per-view. Maybe London will happen after all. Anyways, I think Sterling would win this one, to be honest with you. I think Sterling does well against long-rangey fighters. Not skinny. I know O'Malley's not really skinny, but lanky fighters, tall fighters. Corey Sandhagen. I know O'Malley's not Corey Sandhagen, but Sterling made that relatively look easy against Sandhagen. You know? And maybe Sandhagen, I know Sandhagen said he didn't try, or he wasn't taking Sterling seriously, but that's his own fault. He should have took him seriously. And he got subbed. That's not why I'm picking Sterling. I just think Sterling does not the best against shorter, tanky guys. This is why I think Aljamain would lose to Volkanovski. Maybe I'll speak about that at the end of the video, but I think Sterling would beat O'Malley against short, tanky fighters like Henry Cejudo, other guys, Jimmy Rivera, Pedro Munoz. He can't really get them down. Munoz, he just kind of scolded on the feet. Rivera was a close fight, but he kind of just pieced up Rivera in their fight. Jimmy Rivera, obviously. Against Sandhagen, where Sandhagen's a slick striker and a really good striker on the rise, gets the back immediately. You know, he always finds a way to get the back. I think he's going to beat O'Malley by first or second round. Rear naked choke. I can see O'Malley surviving, but I just don't see him. It's going to be 25 minutes for O'Malley to not get back take. That's a long time. And even a 3-rounder, I think it could go badly. I think Sterling would win. I think the benefits are in his favor. I know O'Malley said you have to cut weight soon. You have to cut weight soon. Again, August. But again, something O'Malley doesn't realize. Something that O'Malley doesn't realize. This is the worst version of O'Malley that Aljo's gonna get. And if O'Malley, if he delays it longer, and they do this fight, let's say Abu Dhabi. Let's say they do it in like September, November somehow. I doubt it then though, but November somehow. It's gonna be better for him. I get it. O'Malley with all this layoff, and the big layoff will be a thing as well, because O'Malley coming off of one of the biggest fights in your career against Petr Yan, could have went either way. I had it Petr Yan, to be honest with you, but it could have went either way. And you went to war. Biggest adversity in your entire career. Then you take 11 months off. Now you're going to come back here against Aljamain Sterling, who just beat Henry Cejudo and just won a decision against him. I know Cejudo can win, there's arguments, but I had it for Sterling personally. Now you're going to come in and title shot main event as well. Not a co-main event. But all the spotlights can be on you. I don't trust this one for Sean O'Malley. And Aljo can get to him as well now. Because it looked like O'Malley was just raging in there against Sterling in the cage. So at the press conference, he's just gonna... I don't see O'Malley poking at Sterling like Cejudo can. Yan really couldn't. I mean, Dillashaw really couldn't as well. I just think Sterling can just have his moment and poke at him. And I feel like O'Malley's just gonna get pissed. I think Sterling wins this, to be honest with you. I think he wins. Yeah. I think he wins. Can O'Malley KO him? Let's talk about that. Can O'Malley KO Sterling? He can. Sterling does get hit here and there. Alright? Sterling does get hit here and there. And he got hit with a couple of head kicks by Henry Cejudo. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him winning this one, man. I don't see O'Malley. O'Malley could win. He could land these shots. But can I bet him to do that? Will he land a big head kick? I bet you he's going to be hesitant throwing it. He could get taken down off it. As for Cejudo, great takedown defense. Short and tanky. And Sterling still got him down at moments. Sterling still got an Olympic gold medalist down for a few seconds. And he still took him down. I don't know what O'Malley's game plan is going to be. I think he needs to just, try to KO Sterling. He could land between back kicks, but it's another risk of getting taken down. I think he needs to not throw kicks here. And now I'll make him kind of a boxer. And he could outbox Sterling. But Sterling's weird. He's so weird on the feet. People don't give him his respect. He's really good. You know? He outstruck Cejudo and he looked good. Landing good leg kicks as well. So I think he could chew up the leg of O'Malley. If he can. I don't think O'Malley can chew up his leg. O'Malley can't take down Sterling. It's just a takedown threat, man. I'm going to go for Aljamain in this one. I think he would win. I think he would win pretty comfortably. See, O'Malley can win, but it'll be about 10 to 11 months off. Genuinely close to a year off. I can't pick him. I can't pick him to win. I really can't. And the pressure's going to be all on him. If Sterling loses, great for O'Malley. He's the champ. He's a superstar born. Forget about the Yan fight. He just beat Sterling, who beat Yan twice. Well, once, really. Let's be real. But still. You know? It'd be great for O'Malley. But I just don't think it's his time right now. I think Aljo's the king. I think he runs the division. I mean, I think Merab beats him, but, that fight will never happen. Yeah. And he trains with Merab daily. he trains with Merab Dvalishvili daily. So that's good work. O'Malley trains with Jared Cannonier. Whoa, he trains with Jared Cannonier. Kyler Phillips on roids. Now he's cut from the UFC. You know? Aljo trains with better guys. Matt Frivola. So just in case, maybe Aljo will get KO'd, he's got Matt Frivola. You know? A bigger guy than O'Malley. You know? And he's got takedowns. I mean, Frivola does have some takedowns here and there. I think he just wins. Against O'Malley. O'Malley can head kick him here and there. Maybe he can land some knees. He landed a knee in the third round against Yan. But I think Aljo will be able to... He could knee Aljo. It's a good chance of that happening, but I think Aljo's not just going to shoot in like an absolute dumbass and just get KO'd. He made that mistake against Maurice. Alright? Maurice was supposed to land a head kick. And, yeah. And I know O'Malley had powerful knees, but... O'Malley... Something with Sterling I've noticed. He has a good clinch game. He goes in the clinch and then body locks you and takes you down. He's not just going to shoot in with his... Like Ben Askren against Jorge. He's not just going to shoot in with his head down, looking at the floor. I think he's going to lose. I think he'll lose to Sterling. I think Sterling will body lock him, take him down. If Sterling can't get him down, try another way. O'Malley's... Man, I really think people... I don't know about this, and I might sound like an idiot for this, and I might get some hate for this. I think people are just mad that Sterling's champ. Still. Because the way he got the belt. They probably think Yan beat him in the rematch. And the Dillashaw fight was bullshit. And he should have lost to Cejudo. And they're just picking Sean O'Malley out of rage. And I think O'Malley would be a better champion, to be honest with you. And I think it would have cost him if Cejudo won. I don't think it would have been correct, but it would have been awesome. Because we would have had Cejudo and O'Malley. But O'Malley, you knew he wanted Cejudo to win. Because it's better style matchup. I don't know who wins personally. I probably would lean O'Malley at the end of the day, but it's a better style matchup for him. And it should have been 2 days ago, back at UFC 288, it should have been O'Malley versus Sterling. But O'Malley turned it down. I think he thinks I think he knows. It's a bad style matchup. Terrible style matchup, to be honest. Yeah. I think he knows that. I think he's gonna lose. I think he knows. Terrible style matchup here. And he was also saying, Cejudo's winning up 3-1. He should have just won. So he basically had Cejudo 4-1. Which is absolutely mental from Sean O'Malley. Now he has to risk it all here. He can't back out now. And then, he can't back out now. He needs to take this fight. Don't see it going well. Who the hell does O'Malley train with? MMA Lab. He trains with good guys. I probably didn't mention some, but Mario Bautista is going to make you beat Aljamain Sterling. You know? Jared Cannonier, Brian Barberina is going to make you beat Aljamain Sterling. Alex Caceres, good training partner, guy that takes the back lots. But, I don't know. I think O'Malley's going to lose. He could win, though. And he could win. And it'd be awesome if he won. But, just don't think it's this time now. I think one day it will be when Sterling and Merab, when they're gone. But Umar's coming up. These other guys are coming up. Song Yadong, which O'Malley would beat, but if Simone comes back on a retreat, I don't know. I just think Sterling would win. And O'Malley only has only a 1-inch reach advantage. Only one reach. So it's not like O'Malley's just going to be popping Sterling, like, badly. And it's just, yeah. O'Malley's 28, but Sterling's 33. I think Sterling wins. Trades with Merab daily. Not just like, oh, here and there. Hey, Merab. After a 2-week break. Like, no, he trains with him every fucking day. I think he just wins against... I think he just wins here against fucking Sean O'Malley. And then the winner will go up. If O'Malley wins, we'll see what happens. But if Sterling wins and Volkanovski beats Rodriguez, they're going to make that fight happen. And that'd be a great super fight. I think Volk would win, but because seeing what Volk should have won 4-1, 3-2 at least. They'll make that fight happen, and Topuria will need one more win. They're probably gonna do Topuria. I mean, seeing that Cejudo called out Merab, they're probably gonna do Topuria versus, if Topuria beats Emmett, Topuria versus Holloway is probably what they're gonna do, and that would be good. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I think Aljamain Sterling would win. I think he'd win by submission, rear naked choke. I think he'd get the back of O'Malley. O'Malley will move. I don't think O'Malley would get ground and pounded, though. I think he'd be moving. Yeah, Sterling's shit at ground and pounds. I will say that, but yeah, I think Sterling gets it done. Yeah, I don't see O'Malley winning. I really don't. I think he'd lose, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go with Aljamain Sterling. And if O'Malley loses, and if O'Malley wins, you kind of have to give Sterling a rematch. To be honest. You kind of have to. You gave Yan a rematch with no defenses. But I know what happened. It's because, bullshit in the first fight. I get it, but still. Sterling defended the belt 3 times. Yeah, but I think Sterling wins. Peace.